video I want to show you guys of a real-life anime girl.
Всем привет! В этом видео я расскажу, как при помощи косметики можно увеличить глаза. Это мой повседневный макияж, но это мое первое видео, поэтому, наверное, будет даже смешно. Но я надеюсь, что вам оно понравится.
Jason, thoughts, 5 words or less.
Me love you long time.
Be a Rugrat next, please.
Please.
Weird Asian porn? No. Really?
The pranks you could pull. Can you imagine doing your makeup and then like standing over your boyfriend or girlfriend's bed in the middle of the night and waiting for them to wake up? I would love that. Did you guys think that it was creepy or cool?
I don't know. I think it's cool. I don't know, when you kind of replicate like things in real life is like super cool. Like taking things that are like not real and making them super real is always awesome.
I think it's really cool, but not if it becomes her identity.
Why? Because like here's the thing, you are clearly trying to reach out to some like pasty guy who's a shut-in and loves anime porn.
Right.
Now, guess what? Even if you don't dress up like this, he will want to have sex with you because you're anything.
Right. Do you find her attractive, A? And then B, if you don't, do you think it's weird for the people that do find her attractive?
I love freaky shit. Just get up on line it.
Your 5 words.
Just sit there, yeah.
I always wanted to be a cartoon, so I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I just think it was so very instructional that I could do it. It was so creepy to watch the video. Don't you think? Because you know where it's going.
Amazing.
And you're just sitting there, and I have a thing with people like putting things near their eyes.
Oh, really?
I'm afraid they're gonna poke them out.
Okay. And she's really good friends with the girl that's painted herself, made herself look
Real-life
like Barbie,
Barbie.
the real life Barbie. So can you imagine the two of them?
Yeah, I
just
can.
putz
Yeah,
around?
sure I can.
Yeah.
Changing her appearance to this extreme extent, do you think that it's a bad thing, or do you think it's a good thing that she's going to be known specifically for her appearance?
I think it could be considered art, to be, you know what I mean? It's like art on you, and that's what I kind of categorize it as. And you could, if she's like wants to switch it, just switch it, and then just wear stuff from the Gap.
But then again, so many people are now seeing her as this, and if she's going to want to capitalize on this, she is going to be this.
Well, luckily, when she takes her makeup off, let's face it, she's gonna be unrecognizable. You're not gonna be like, you're that woman who looks completely different when I've seen you before.
Right, right.
Or she's 19 right now, so she can pull off the cartoon look because she's got no wrinkles or flaws. What happens 5 years from now?
I know.
When she starts getting crow's feet, how are you going to do a makeup tutorial
And
then?
all
you know?
she has is a
You
ton
know?
of makeup. She does that thing where she like, shades her cheekbones so
Yeah.
it plays, games with the light. But if you were like in front of that person,
It would look weird.
It would look really
Yeah,
weird. It's
it
like when
looks
people
great
paint
on camera.
abs. Yeah.
Right, it looks
I
great on
wonder
camera.
if she had kids and like her image is kind of ruined because she's like not the crazy cartoon shape that she is now. If she tries to make her kids like into freaky
Can you
cartoons,
imagine?
you
That would
know?
actually be really cool.
If her husband's a cartoon, maybe
Like
they
little
will be.
Pokemon
maybe
running
half
around.
cartoons.
Like
Yeah, that could work.
Jigglypuffs.
Thanks for watching Pop Trigger. Make sure that you subscribe and you leave us your thoughts, 5 words or less, and we'll see you all next time on Pop Trigger.